As he is certain he has the camera set correctly. Help me welcome John. There we go.
Thank you, fellow Toastmasters, Madam Toastmaster, and of course Dana. This was a classic Dana Morgan Barnes presentation, and as a result of that, it had its usual level of energy and enthusiasm. I loved the self-effacing humor that you had, where you were talking about, just a couple of years ago when I turned 30, and had some fun with the laughter there. And so I really enjoyed all of that. One of the things that I think is the next logical step for you, and I can't believe I'm saying this for a Dana Morgan Barnes speech, but I think you need to be even more obnoxious in some places.
I'm writing this down.
And in some places, less obnoxious. Because one of the things I notice when I watch you, we've kind of gotten into through the first 2 or 3 minutes of your speech, I start to notice that you have a predictable tone and cadence to your speech that starts to lull me to sleep in the same way that Mozart would do. Yeah. So there are times when I think you can be very, very obnoxious and you can have your voice way up here. And then leave some time for a very, very dramatic pause. That was too much, obviously. But nevertheless, that's the idea. A good example of when you did that was when you were talking about how peaceful it was to float in the air. And I think you, for a moment, really held us very strongly at that moment. That's a good example of what I could see more of. And so, to make it so that your speech patterns are less predictable, keep us guessing a little bit more. Slow down in some places, speed up in some other areas, but keep us... There's a phrase in Star Trek where you rotate the shield frequencies. I guess the shields have a certain frequency, and if they shoot a laser that matches that frequency, it'll get through. So they always have to. Anyway.
So meaningful for me.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. It's really, yeah. Anyway, I think at this point I can turn it over to the general audience here. Ron, yes, you've got a comment.
Dana, I loved your speech. I thought it was wonderful. The only thing I saw you do is you kind of do every once in a while, and sometimes with this first book, it seems like you do like a little pop-up, like. It's just a nervous thing to watch out for. But otherwise, I thought it's wonderful.
Oh, thanks. Popping up, okay.
pop-up.
How about my shoulders?
Okay. Yes, others. ¿Qué más?
I just want to know if there's any pictures from any of those events.
I know, boy.
Yeah, documentation, please.
I got a hand. Anybody who skydived, I have.
I have the pictures of the racing, I have the pictures of ballooning, and I have a certificate from my first dive.
You know,
And in my outfit, but that's...
that might have been fun to do along with the presentation.
Mm.
I know it was about body, but having a visual presentation that just had, a few images.
Yeah.
Right.
Not like you're going to document the entire speech,
Yeah.
but something that showed, I would have loved to see the plane held together with duct tape and baling wire, and I thought, surely she was jesting.
That's
I would have
actually
loved
better
to see
without
the
an
picture.
image, I think.
It
That's
was
where,
It was a pretty frightening little thing. Yeah, it
Right.
was safer to jump than to
Than to stay in there.
And in fact, that could have been a great introduction to your speech. Set that scene for us.
Oh.
I was standing with all this stuff around me. I looked down, and the floor is 3 feet away, 3 feet away, 3 feet away, and then nothing for a mile.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. So set the stage for us in that
Okay,
manner.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
One little body language thing that I noticed that you do is looking up is traditional, thinking about. I notice every once in a while you actually look down.
No.
When you're thinking about what you're going to say next, you kind of look down, and it's a little distracting, but I mean,
Okay.
it's not a big thing, but
Okay, I'll check that on the video.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a tendency to do, when someone asks me questions, I have a tendency to go like this. And people take that as I'm rolling my eyes at their
Right.
question. And I'm like, no, I'm thinking. If I was rolling my eyes, baby, you'd know it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I always try to,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. No, I was just thinking.
Whatever
really.
gives.
Yeah.
And I know John wants to come skydiving with me next time.
I'd love to do it.
I suggest tandem. Tandem was fun.
Yeah,
And there's like no training.
I know, I see, but the thing
Oh,
is,
that's true. Yeah, you just
Terrible.
right.
unless the jump master is hot, I'm not jumping with nobody on my back.
Maybe I just got lucky, 'cause my guy was hot.
Yeah.
I saw the hair on the back of John just.
John
Flare up a little
knows
bit
I'm not
here.
a jump master, so.
I've already been through grad school, I just haven't made a jump.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Ooh, I know another speech.
Here it comes. All right.
Okay,
All right.
Well, that's the goal of the evaluation, to get them ready for the next speech. So,
yeah, thank you.
perfect. Wonderful. Madam Toastmaster.
Thank you, darling. I mean, John. Whatever. Our final prepared presentation for the day is going to be Stacy Williams.